I anticipate that you are watching this video because you are new to our community. Welcome. We are so glad you have taken the next step in your child's education to join us here at Western Sierra Charter Schools. This introductory video is designed to help you find some of the key pieces of technology that you might find to be essential in the early days of joining our community. This very first tab shows you the district website, Western Sierra Charter Schools. I'm not going to go through all of the different items located at the top, but I just wanted to draw your attention to the fact that there are several tabs across the top. Feel free to pause and peruse those. My next stopping point is the Endeavor Charter School website. You can easily find that by Googling Endeavor Charter School, or you can go directly to endeavorcharter.org. Western Sierra Charter Schools represents 3 different schools. I'm going to stop by each of those websites. The next one is Mountain Home School Charter, located in Oakhurst, California, followed by Glacier High School Charter as well. Each of our websites have similar characteristics. So while I might be modeling some of these features on a specific website, you'll be able to find these same resources in the same location for the website that represents your child or your children. On the far right-hand side of any of these websites, you should be able to locate the Resources tab. Inside of the Resources tab, there are several features that are important here. I'm going to take time to highlight just a few of these. The first one I want to point out is Clever. In the early days of your child's education, your advising teacher may not immediately take your child to this space, but at some point this resource may be important. Clever is a phenomenal resource that allows your child to find essential learning resources, and sometimes they don't have to memorize a username or a password. A lot of those resources are waiting right there for you and your family. In order to log in, your child will use his or her Google credentials in order to get in, their email and their password. Once they've authenticated, then they will find all of the resources that are specific to them for that school and their age range. For example, if you have a 2nd grader and a 9th grader, their resources might be different because we're serving an elementary school child in conjunction with someone who is in high school. So those might be different resources. The next item I want to point out is the Family Tech Support website. When you click on Family Tech Support, there's probably one additional click, but after that, you will land at the Family Tech Support website. There's a substantial amount of information in this space, so feel free to grab a cup of coffee and escort yourself through some of the resources that are found here. In the event your child's device is malfunctioning or their login credentials are malfunctioning, we do have a help desk for each of our school sites, and you'll find that here. The Endeavor Charter School has a podcast called Endeavor Charter Talks. If you're interested in listening to any of those episodes, you can use these 4 links right here in order to find those resources. If you're having difficulties navigating some of the links on this page, there are some tutorials right here that will help you figure out how to use those resources. On the bottom of this page, you will find 6 links to our 6 different social media accounts. If you would like to follow us on Instagram or Facebook, feel free to click any one of those and follow along for the latest updates. Along the top, yet again, we have tabs that will take you to specific resources. If I click on Chromebook, clearly all of the resources here will help me understand how my child can use his or her Chromebook more efficiently. In the event you're curious about how Clever works or the resources that we have inside of Clever, click on Clever to find those resources. If using a laptop is a new and different experience in your child's education, it may be profitable to engage in routine discussions on the topic of digital citizenship. We will not unanimously say that everything inside of the resources down below will be excellent for your family We are pointing you to these resources to explore vocabulary and key concepts. These themes may guide your discussion around the table as you talk to your child or your children about safe strategies on the internet. Moving right along. We have several Google resources available to our students. If your child is struggling with any of those, feel free to use the resources that populate here in order to figure out how to navigate those. School Pathways is an essential resource that we use for data collection and attendance. Your child's advising teacher will explain to you the attendance process. In the event you're still mildly confused, there is a video right here that will explain the attendance process. If you cannot locate your username or login in order to gain access to School Pathways, please reach out to your advising teacher quickly to make sure that we have accurate attendance as soon as possible. Securely is a resource available to you as a parent because your child's a part of our organization. Securely is an app that you can download on your tablet, iPad, or cell phone. You can monitor what your child is doing on their school-provided device, and you can add additional security features beyond what our organization already provides. For example, if you want your child's device to shut off at 6:30 each night, you can program the device so that it cannot reach the internet after 6:30 each night. Or if there are additional resources that you would prefer your child would not have access to, then you have permission to block those resources inside of Securely. If you need additional support with Securely, please reach out to your advising teacher who can provide you with additional support. If you have not located a specific resource, feel free to come over to Zoom or over to Miscellaneous. Your other option is to use the little magnifying glass on the top right corner in order to search for content using specific words. Let me take you over to one additional resource. Inside of the Resources tab, you will find Parent, Student, Portal, School Pathways. This is the resource that you, the parent, will use in order to record attendance. Each school website has its own unique School Pathways link. So always make sure that you're choosing the School Pathways link from your child's website. For example, you may have a few children who are enrolled in Mountain Home School Charter, but you may also have a few students at Glacier High School Charter. The links for School Pathways for each of these schools will be different. Make sure to take attendance using the correct resource. Once you have clicked that, it will take you over to the login page for that space. Do not log in as your child. This does happen. That's why I'm giggling. You'll have to forgive me. Please make sure that you are logging in using the parent credentials in order to go in and take attendance. Please know that we are here to serve you. Reach out and ask questions. We absolutely want to support you in this new journey, and we are so glad that you are here. Thank you for watching today's tutorial, and have a great day.